Beloved brothers and sisters in Christ, welcome to this sacred moment of reflection and prayer. As you pause amidst the whirlwind of life, I invite you to open your heart and join me in a journey of grace and discovery. Tonight, we are diving into the profound mystery of Mary's hidden grace, a grace that offers strength, peace, and renewal, even in life's most challenging moments. This is more than just a video. It is a sanctuary for your soul, a place where you can lay down your burdens and feel the gentle embrace of our Blessed Mother. If you've been feeling weary, uncertain, or overwhelmed, know that you are not alone. Here in Los Angeles, amidst the glittering lights and unrelenting pace, so many carry unseen struggles. Yet, Mary's hidden grace is a beacon, guiding us through the storms of life and leading us closer to the heart of God. Before we begin, let me remind you, this is a community of faith and hope. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Click that notification bell so you never miss a moment of inspiration and prayer. And as you listen, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What are you carrying today? How can we, as a community, pray for you? Share this video with friends and family who may also need a moment of peace and reflection. Together, let us spread the light of Mary's love to every corner of the world. This is the third video in our series, and I promise you, it only gets deeper and more transformative from here. Stay with us, for what we are about to uncover will not only touch your heart, but also inspire your soul to new heights of faith. Let us begin this sacred journey together, under the mantle of Our Lady, as we seek her hidden grace and the strength to face life's greatest challenges. My dear friend, have you ever felt as though the weight of the world rests upon your shoulders? Perhaps you're navigating a season of doubt, carrying the silent ache of unanswered prayers, or longing for peace amidst chaos. In moments like these, I urge you to pause and consider this. Mary, our blessed Mother, walks with you. Her hidden grace is not just a distant promise. It is a living, breathing reality that can transform your struggles into triumphs. Do you feel her presence now? Take a deep breath and let her love envelop you. Mary's life was far from easy. Imagine the uncertainty she faced as a young girl, entrusted with the monumental task of bearing the Savior of the world. She knew fear, yet she chose faith. She knew sorrow, yet she embraced hope. In her silent strength, we find a model for our own lives. What if, in your darkest moments, you could tap into that same grace? What if the challenges you face today are shaping you for a greater purpose tomorrow? Think about your own journey. What burdens are you carrying right now? Is it the strain of providing for your family, the pain of a fractured relationship, or the fear of an uncertain future? Whatever it is, bring it to Mary. She sees you, she understands you, and she intercedes for you with a mother's tender heart. Picture her now, standing beside you, whispering words of encouragement. Do not be afraid, my child. God is with you. Here in Los Angeles, a city bustling with dreams and distractions, it's easy to feel lost or unseen. But even amidst the noise, Mary's hidden grace calls to us. She invites us to slow down, to listen, and to reconnect with what truly matters. Have you taken a moment today to simply be still, to let her guide you back to the heart of God? If not, let this be your moment. Close your eyes, even for a few seconds, and breathe in her peace. As we reflect on Mary's grace, I encourage you to think about the blessings hidden within your challenges. Yes, even the painful ones. Could it be that the trials you're enduring are refining you, drawing you closer to God? Mary teaches us that every cross we bear can become a pathway to resurrection. What cross are you carrying today? Offer it to her, and trust that she will help you bear it with courage and faith. Mary's grace is also a call to action. How can you bring her love into your daily life? Is there someone in your life who needs a kind word, a helping hand, or a prayer? Sometimes the smallest gestures can have the greatest impact. Imagine how your actions, inspired by Mary's example, could ripple out and bring light to others. Who might you bless today? And let us not forget the power of prayer. Prayer is our lifeline, our connection to God through Mary's intercession. When was the last time you truly poured out your heart in prayer? Not just reciting words, but speaking to God as you would to a trusted friend? Tonight, let's do that together. Let's ask Mary to help us surrender our fears, our doubts, and our struggles to her Son. Will you join me in this sacred act of trust? As we journey through life's challenges, let us remember that we are never alone. Mary walks with us, guiding us with her hidden grace. Each step, no matter how difficult, brings us closer to the fullness of God's love. So, I ask you, will you trust her today? Will you open your heart to the possibility that, through her intercession, your greatest trials can become your greatest blessings? Stay with us until the end of this reflection. Together, we will uncover the depths of Mary's grace and the strength it offers. And remember, this is not the end of our journey. Be sure to join us for our next video, where we will delve even deeper into the mysteries of faith and the transformative power of prayer. Until then, hold on to hope, trust in Mary, and believe that God is working in your life. Even now, in those quiet moments of despair, have you ever wondered if anyone truly understands your pain? Mary does. She has walked the path of sorrow and knows the ache of a mother's heart. When she stood at the foot of the cross, watching her son suffer, she bore a pain beyond words. Yet, even in that agony, she trusted God's plan. Can you find the courage to trust, even when the answers seem far away? Reflect on the people in your life who look to you for strength. Perhaps it's your children, your spouse, or a dear friend. How can Mary's example inspire you to be a source of comfort and guidance for them? She reminds us that our strength is not our own. It comes from God. Through her intercession, we can find the resilience to support others while also tending to our own hearts. Consider the beauty of surrender. Mary's fiat, her yes to God's will, was an act of profound trust and love. What would it look like for you to say yes to God in your own life? Is there a situation where you've been holding back, afraid to let go and trust in His plan? Mary invites us to surrender, not in defeat, but in faith, knowing that God's plans are always for our good. Think about the times when you felt overwhelmed by the noise and demands of the world. How often do we seek peace in the wrong places? Mary teaches us to find stillness in God's presence. Imagine carving out just a few moments each day to sit in silence, to pray, and to listen. How might this simple practice transform your outlook and renew your spirit? Have you ever experienced the grace of forgiveness? Mary, as the Mother of Mercy, reminds us that no sin is too great for God's love. If there is something weighing on your heart, something you've struggled to let go of, bring it to her. She will lead you to her Son, who offers healing and redemption. What would it feel like to finally release that burden and embrace the freedom of forgiveness? As you go about your daily life, look for glimpses of God's presence. It could be in the kindness of a stranger, the laughter of a child, or the beauty of creation. Mary's grace helps us to see these moments for what they are, reminders of God's love and faithfulness. Have you noticed His hand at work in your life recently? If not, ask Mary to open your eyes to His blessings. When you face challenges, remember that you are part of a larger story. Mary's life shows us that God's plan often unfolds in ways we cannot see or understand. Trust that your struggles are not meaningless. They are threads in the tapestry of God's design. How might this perspective change the way you view your current circumstances? Let's also take a moment to think about the community around us. In a world that often feels divided and disconnected, how can we, as followers of Christ, bring unity and love? Mary's grace inspires us to be peacemakers, to reach out to those in need, and to build bridges of understanding. Who in your life might need a gesture of love or reconciliation today? Finally, as we reflect on Mary's hidden grace, let us commit to living with gratitude. Even in the midst of trials, there is always something to be thankful for. What are you grateful for today? Take a moment to name those blessings and offer them to God in thanksgiving. Gratitude has the power to transform our hearts and align us with God's will. Thank you for staying with us through this reflection. Remember, Mary's grace is always available to you. Let her be your guide, your comfort, and your source of strength. And don't forget to join us for the next video, where we will continue this journey of faith and discovery. May God bless you and keep you always under the loving care of our Blessed Mother. As we close this sacred time together, I want to thank you for allowing your heart to be touched by Mary's hidden grace. Take a moment to reflect on what resonated most with you. Was it the reminder that you are never alone in your struggles? Or perhaps the reassurance that Mary's intercession is a powerful source of strength and guidance? Hold on to that truth as you move forward in your journey. Now, I have a special invitation for you. In just 2 days, this Friday, we'll gather again for another profound exploration of faith and grace. I don't want you to miss it, so be sure to mark your calendar and set a reminder. Our next video will dive even deeper into how Mary's love can illuminate the path to peace and purpose in our lives. If this message has touched your heart, please click the like button. Your support helps us reach more souls in need of Mary's grace. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when our next video is live. Finally, share this video with someone who might be struggling. You never know how much of a difference a simple act of sharing can make in someone's life. Together, let us spread the light of Mary's love to all corners of the world. May you go forth with renewed strength and faith, carrying Mary's hidden grace in your heart. Until we meet again, may God bless you abundantly, and may Mary's loving embrace guide you always. See you on Friday.